What's up? What's up? What's up? Coach Bruce is live in the studio. Going to do another quick live session to talk about some of the struggles that ADHD adults face. Um, Today's topic is something that kind of came into my radar by just dealing with by dealing with clients. Like a funny thing happens whenever you are a good listener, which I think being a good coach is mostly being a good listener, and then having some experiences, skills, techniques, and things to help what you learned from listening. But this funny thing that happens when you're a good listener is that you hear what you need to hear often when you need to hear it. Um, I've had the experience of not only being able to teach my clients a lot, but also being able to learn from them. And I think that it's an important thing to understand that just because I am capable of coaching, it doesn't mean that I'm not capable of being coached. I am in no means at my final destination as far as it comes to my personal growth. But today, in one of my sessions with a client, um, it came up briefly. Like I try not to talk about myself very much in our sessions, but it came up that I was just feeling a little bit defeated because like I'm going to have to seek other work outside of coaching just because it's not providing what it needs to provide for our family to be able to make ends meet. So I was feeling a little down about that, and my client kind of just said, like, I think that it's coming for you. Like the thing is right around the corner for you. Like I have a really good feeling about it. And she kind of challenged me to just focus on what is going right versus seeing all the things that aren't happening for me right now. And so it kind of just led me down this line of thought is like, am I able to appreciate how I'm blessed versus complaining about how I'm not? Um, because I do have a lot of great things to be thankful for. Like my family is happy and healthy. We have a home to live in and a roof over our heads. We need money if we want to keep it, but everything is still currently in place. My wife has recently gotten um, two huge clients that are allowing her to bring more money in to you know make our situation not dire at the moment, but it's still a a pretty emergent situation for me to bring in more income. And as far as the business goes, like if I had the wrong perspective, I would be looking at where I'm at right now and be very upset because, you know, if you don't think hard enough and you say, what have I done in the last year of, kind of focusing on myself and building my business and working on who I am and what I bring to the table? Well, I've done a lot actually. I started and have maintained a podcast and have 25 episodes released next week. I went back to school and finished my bachelor's degree like 8 months ago. So I mean that's something that's pretty cool. Um, I've helped people. Like I've been coaching a few different clients and I've seen really positive growth with them and they've really given me great feedback. So I know that what I'm offering the world is not a useless thing. Like there's a lot of things that are going really well. I've made digital products which now can continue to go work for me, even if I have to, take on other work for a time and I can't coach as much as I would like to. I still have my digital products to offer people to say, hey, you can do this if you can't afford working with me one on one right now. Here's a digital product. Here's my ADHD communication course. Here's my How to Life workbook. Here's things that I've created that are a part of me that I'm offering to people that are allowing them to start some sort of relationship with me. And that's something I need to be thankful for because, 2 months ago, I didn't have that. Um, 2 months ago, I only had one client. Now I'm working with five different people and they're all seeing different individual growth, and I'm so happy about that. And I'm seeing growth. I'm learning who I am as a coach, and I'm developing my voice, and I really enjoy the process. I'm really loving figuring out who I want to be as a coach and how I can best help people grow into their best selves. And you know All of that is really great and it's really powerful, but the ADHD mind still does want to lie to it wants to lie to me just as well as it wants to lie to my clients all the time. Is without a solid base of the things that are important to me, being able to compare my my adherence to my values and beliefs and my growth and my goals, if I didn't have those things written down and I wasn't able to compare where I am now versus where I was in comparison to, growth in my goals, then I would be able to believe the lie that I haven't done anything and that I haven't moved towards my goals at all because I wouldn't have anything to base it off of. But because I've done the work and I do have something to base it off of, I can put to bed some of those worries that creep into my heart that make me feel like, oh God, you're not doing enough. You're not ever going to get there because you're not moving fastly or quickly enough towards the goal. And that's a lie. Just because you're not moving as quickly as you want to doesn't mean you're not getting as much done as you need to. And that is because it's all going to happen in God's time anyway. So I may be one day, 1 week, 1 month, or 1 year away from the thing happening the way to the degree I want it to. But if it's in God's time, it's the time I need it to happen. So I'm going to try to take the note from my client and focus on the blessings that I do have versus the ones that I've been wanting to have right now. I still want to keep preparing and readying myself to get those blessings however I can to you know be ready to ascend to that goal that I'm trying to reach. And preparation is extremely important to that because it could come to me, and if I wasn't ready for it, then I probably dropped the ball. So that's not what I want. I want to be ready for it, and whenever that happens, I will be. So in the meantime, I'm going to focus on, you know, working with what I've got. I'm going to continue doing daily lives for a while and building content that way and shaping my voice and my message. And I'm going to continue pushing my digital products because like I know that they're really good. I know that the 9 steps for the ADHD dad to radically change communication works because it worked for me. Like I know that it works, and I know that the more people hear about it and start to interact with it, it's going to change lives. So I'm just going to keep talking about that. And you can see that in the link in the bio, and you can get that as well. And then I'm going to talk about my How to Life workbook because it is literally the simplest way to stop living in a state of running from negative emotions and chasing positive emotions. That's a dangerous lifestyle that will rob you of your integrity by the end every time. Um, yeah, the How to Life workbook also available. Link in my bio. You should get it. You should do it. All of this is like extremely value based. As much as I wanted to show how valuable it is, I didn't want to put a high price tag on it and scare people away because it's valuable, but it's not expensive. So go grab these resources, start doing the work on yourself so you can realize that ADHD is not a punishment, is not an obstacle that can't be navigated. To me, it is actually something that has made me a better version of who I wanted to be because I started embracing it and started leaning into the superpowers that it gave me. So that is it for today. Until next time, be yourself and love yourself. Have a great evening, and I will see you tomorrow.